The Tanzanians of the opinion that this bill be adopted, say aye.
Aye.
And a number of you say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable members, in the absence of any other business in the order, therefore, the House is adjourned. I personally took the initiative of making sure that I walked through the members, with the members, and we tried as much as possible to traverse the county. As of today, we completed public participation in all the 35 wards. And I made an observation, and probably this must be considered in the future. There are some wards where it clearly came out that the members of the public did not have any idea of the contents of this bill, right? We took our time, and I'll give an example. There are some other wards where you would be asked a question, for example, a citizen asking, why is the country suffering so much in corruption, and yet there is nothing in this amendment bill that has been put forward. Now, clearly, one can tell from such kind of a question that the members of the public have not had an opportunity to read the bill. In other instances, we heard that members of the public were misled by some politicians. Politicians who, of course, had put their opinions or they had their own intentions. They were misled in believing that some of the things the members of the public wanted were not contained in the bill. I remember very well that I was asked a question by a member of the public, how do we people of the coast consider this document when it has nothing, when it has absolutely nothing on blue economy? And when you ask whether they have read the bill, they tell you, we didn't read the bill, we were told by so-and-so. Now, that is a clear manifestation that there was need for the people of this country to be taken through, and that is what the County Assembly of Kilifi did, Assembly of Kilifi. I thank God we have been able to go to all the 35 wards. Of course, it is not foreseen that it will be possible at any given point to bring people all over the county to sit and go through this process. However, the few that were able to come out and come for these sessions, I'm sure they were able to fully understand. And it is for that reason that we have realized that out of the 35 wards, there's only one ward where the members of the public insisted that we cannot go on because we have only been given a day to read, right? So we gave them the opportunity, we left them with the document, and we've told them they will be able to make up their mind because as a matter of procedure, a referendum is likely to come, and by that time, it is my hope and belief that the people of Kilifi will have fully understood. So for those who had questions, where is Kilifi? Why is Kilifi silent? I want to make it clear that as I sit on this chair, law and procedure will be upheld. We did the same thing, the same procedure was followed during Punguza Mzigo. Some people received it, they made up their mind, they went to their county assemblies, they threw it out. But I said, I will not be doing justice to the Constitution. I'm an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I've taken an oath to safeguard the Constitution. Being a speaker, I've taken an oath again to safeguard the Constitution. It is within my belief and my fundamental belief that whenever a bill like this comes, however big the interests are out there, however the excitement is out there, it is important that the person whose life is going to be greatly affected by this document should be given an opportunity to look at it, to read it, and to understand it. So that by the time the politicians come down to persuade them, let the people be persuaded on a point of knowledge.
Mr. Speaker, in particular reference to our assembly, public participation in all the 35 votes have been going through, and it has been concluded this morning. And Mr. Speaker, we have no reason not to consider as an assembly whether to adopt the report or whether not to adopt it. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, as I call on the House, because wide public participation has been done all over Kilifi County, and in almost all the wards, except Kaloleni, which didn't take a vote, almost all the wards approved the bill, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, as I stand and I pass the baton to my deputy leader, Mr. Speaker, I call on the House to stick to the will of the people outside who agreed and accepted this deal. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
And I believe through this media, when located, maybe let's say, like Malindi, where we'll be having Malindi town and Malindi rural, where Nixon Rama, God willing, it may become one of the MP, especially Malindi rural. Mr. Speaker, it's a very good document, and we know that we have been having some hiccups because of some fund at the county. Mr. Speaker, I'm very much happy with the BBI documents and through with my
Mr. Speaker, we know of several times where the 2/3 gender rule has been shut down at the National Assembly, Mr. Speaker. This time round, once this is effected, Mr. Speaker, the dark days would be ended, Mr. Speaker. And more reasons, Mr. Speaker, as to why our great people of Kilifi supported the amendments of this bill, Mr. Speaker, is that the intergovernmental equity shall be realized, Mr. Speaker. And also, there shall be opportunities for all, and also every part of the nation shall be able to receive a bigger chunk or share of our shared resources, Mr. Speaker. To be very brief, Mr. Speaker, I would humbly urge our honorable members to support these amendments, because these amendments will build our nation and making it more secure, making it more prosperous, Mr. Speaker.
Leo tumekuja hapa kuja kutoa kongole na shukrani, na tuko na furaha sana. Tuko na furaha sana leo kwa sababu ya ile kazi ya Kilifi County Assembly ambayo ilifanyika hizo siku zilizopita. Sisi tunamshukuru spika wetu wa bunge Mr. Jimmy Kahindi pamoja na wafuasi wake wote, wale waheshimiwa wote waliosimama kidete kufanya public participation ndani ya Kilifi County. Wamezunguka 35 wards zote kuzunguka na kuhamasisha na kuhakikisha kuwa wananchi wamekubali BBI. Kuna vipaparazi, kuna vichuzi ambavyo vilikuja kule mashinani, na walipokuja wakaja wakatudanganya, sijui BBI na nini, BBI haifai. Lakini spika aliposhikana na wale waheshimiwa wengine, walipoanza kuhamasisha kule mashinani, watu BBI walielewa na wakaipitisha bila shida. Kwa hivyo, na walikuwa wakitutia sisi fitina ya kusema kuwa BBI imewatenga wapwani. Lakini tulipokuja angalia peji ya kwanza, tulipoangalia article 11A, inazungumza mambo ya economy. Mambo ya economy pale ndani kuko na mambo ya blue economy na kuko na mambo ya agriculture ambayo sasa ile itamfaidi mpwani.
Sisi kule mashinani mahali kama Bamba tulikuwa tufanya kusikia kwenye maredio ama kuona kwa TV kwa kuna BBI, kuna hivi, lakini kupata ile kujua undani zaidi BBI yasemaje ama kuna nini. Nataka nimshukuru sana spika wetu kwa ile jukumu alilochukua la yeye kutoka ofisini, mbali na kukaa ofisini, kuzunguka kufika paka mashinani, hususan sana kule kwetu ambako ni mbali zaidi ya kwengine kule. Naweza sema mahali kwetu Arimarapera ni mbali sana. Yeye alifika, hakuja kutuambia, bali alikuja kutuelimisha.
Na kitu chengine, naunga mkono wananchi wa Kilifi wa kujitokeza kwa kutoa maoni yao mazuri sana, ambayo mpaka leo bunge la Kilifi limepitisha kwa kuwaunga mkono na kuwafurahikia mambo waliyofanya leo kupitia kwa spika wetu. Kusema la ukweli, alikuwa watu wakiuliza maswali mazito kwa mtu ambaye hataweza kustahimili, ingekuwa shida sana kwa wale maswali, lakini alikuwa akijibu kwa ufasaha sana. Nampongeza.
Naitwa Juliet Riziki. Mimi sitakuwa na mambo mengi. Nataka kupongeza kwanza MCAs wetu wakiongozwa na spika wa kaunti ya Kilifi, kwa sababu zile juhudi alizozifanya kuzunguka hizi wodi zote kuhamasisha hii jambo la BBI, kwetu sisi tunafurahi sana, kwa sababu kule kulikuwa kumemwagwa sumu, na hivi tunaambia wale wakaanga mabuyu wataambia watu nini? BBI ndio ishapita na tunaingoja referendum na tutaipitisha kweli sasa basi.
Let's pray.
Representing the views of quickly go through the findings of the report. The following table is the summary of votes per ward on the constitution of. We had a total of 155 people who said yes, and a total of 5 yes. Malindi Town, likewise unanimous yes. Shela, we had a total of 38 yes and 14 no. Marafa, unanimous yes. Sabaki, 87 yes. Sabaki was a unanimous yes. Depeni, unanimous yes. Karolendi, as we had through the leader of majority, yes, there was public participation at Karolendi, but the people of Karolendi decided to abstain where no vote was 3 no and 2 abstaining. Jaribuni 63 yes, 2 numbers abstaining and 4 numbers abstaining and 2 saying no.
Ndio representative wao kule mashinani. Kwa hiyo kina mama, gavana akiwa mwanamume, kwa hivyo deputy gavana atakuwa mwanamke. Kwa hivyo sisi tunauhakika BBI ikipita, gavana akiwa mwanamke ni sawa, mwanamume atakuwa.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika. Nami nasimama kuunga mkono kwa
inakuja. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika.
Raise my point that when we look at clause 13, Mr. Speaker, the movement of persons with disability in the National Assembly, and this gives me a reason to support this BBI. Another thing, Mr. Speaker, in the same 98-1, Mr. Speaker, we find that we will be given 47 chances for Senate women, and I urge the persons, the women with disability, to vie for these chances and become the senators. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I raise my support.
But out of that, Kenya is still lagging behind economically, simply because of corruption. And
standing firm and voted yes. So
visited just 2 weeks ago by His Excellency, being given wheelbarrows and some other items, but still today